Yes, sir. We are live, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thanks, Mahesh.
Thank you, sir.
So, hi, good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing great. So I think this is our meeting after the lab. Some of you have already attended the lab, and some of you are yet to attend lab in the month of January. Hope you're all doing great and uh, looking forward to the new year, I believe. So today's session is mainly on the grading. Okay, so we see a lot of queries regarding, if I am not able to attend, for example, if I'm not able to attend the lab, or if I'm not able to attend OPP, what's going to happen, and things like that. There were a lot of queries, and we have also updated the grading document by adding a table which includes all these components. So, say for example, if you're not able to attend the lab, or if you're not able to attend OPP, or if you're not able to attend both, so what's going to happen? So that's something that we have added as a table in the grading document. I hope you are able to see that. We have sent a mail also regarding that. I hope you have seen that. Did anybody got a chance to check that? You can just message in the through chat. You can just message. Or else you can unmute and you can just tell whether you are able to see the grading document. You are able to
Yes, sir,
check or
we are
not.
able to see it.
Okay. You saw the updated table, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me show that just for 1 second. Just let me share the screen. Okay. This is the table that I was talking about. So are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir, we are able
Yes,
to
sir.
see it.
Yeah, so this is the table that we have added in the grading document, it was already there before, but we wanted to we added an extra column called lab. It was not there before. Now we have added this. This looks little, it is a uh, very elaborate table. It gives a clear picture of what's going to happen if you miss one of the component or if you fail in one of the component. There are basically three components: lab, OPP, and end-term. And also there's another thing called total score. So that's what we are going to see today. I'm going to use this table as a base for our discussion today. I have created a separate presentation so that it becomes more easy rather than explaining using this grading document. It is the same replication of this, but I've just used a different presentation. Just allow me to share that.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, actually, I joined right now.
Okay.
In the portal, actually, there's a scores already given in for the interim exam, but only the electronics part is not visible. Like, is it about to be given, or like, is it?
Yeah. So we will make an announcement once all the course score is pushed. We will make an announcement. After that, you can consider it as the final course. Till then, you
Okay,
can
okay,
just wait. Okay.
okay, sir, okay, sir.
Yeah. So let me show this. You're able to see this presentation?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
it is visible.
Okay, let
yes.
me make it in the full screen mode. Hope it is fine now.
Yes, sir, it's fine.
Okay. So let me start. Anyway, the one thing I wanted to tell, this is a very short session. We're here discussing only about the grading. Okay. So we're not discussing anything else. Of course, we will have a separate doubt clearing session for course registration for the next term and so on. So we will be having the course registration very soon. It will be in the first week of January, that is next week or next to next week. We will be sending a detailed mail about when the course registration will be and what you have to do in order to be prepared for the course registration for the next term. Okay, so all that we'll have a separate doubt clearing session for that. So today session, let me talk a little bit about the grading. So, um, so you're able to see this table?
Yes.
Yes, sir, it is
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah,
Yes,
so I have tried to simplify the table that is already been shared through the grading document. You can all mute. I mean, those who have, so that there's no disturbance. Okay, so coming back, so this table, as you can see, this is mainly for those who have taken electronic systems thinking course. Okay, ESTC course. So I've tried to, you can see that there are three, let me show this as a thing. There are three categories in this: one green, red, and blue color. Green means, that means you have passed in the entire course, you have got the actual grade. So what is that you have to do in order to do that? You should be present for the lab. Okay, you should be present for the end term. CET means end term, and your total final score should be more than 40%. Only then you will get the actual grade. So that, and what is the possibility? That means you will get the grade as per the total score. So that's quite straightforward and simple. The second category is getting a U grade. Those who score less than 40% will get U grade, irrespective of whether you attend the lab or not. Okay, I'm just repeating this. Those who score the total score, if your total score of the course is less than 40%, you will get U grade, irrespective of whether you attend the lab or not. So what's the possibility? You will have to repeat the entire course in such situation. Okay, so this completes the second category. What is the third category? Third is the incomplete part. So we don't want to fail all the students who have, uh, just because they were absent in one of the component. We don't want to fail. So that's why we have this component called I component, which is incomplete. So in this also there are three line items, if you can see here. So that depends on whether you are absent or present in one of the components. So let's see first one. Suppose say you are present in everything, but you are absent only in the lab. So what you can do, you can do that lab alone in the next term. Okay. But in such case, you will be given the grade I underscore L, which means incomplete lab. Okay. I'm just repeating this. You have done everything, assignment, quiz, everything, and you are also present for the end term. And if your score is more than 40%, everything is fine. Can somebody, I think somebody is talking. Can you just mute yourself? Yeah. So I'll just repeat it. Uh, you have done everything, assignments, quiz, end term also you are present, and your total score is also more than 40%. But you have not attended the lab. In that case, your grade will be I underscore L, which means incomplete lab. What is that you have to do? You have to do that particular lab alone in the next term. Okay. Or if you want, you can repeat the entire course, which is not needed. You can complete the lab alone in the next term. So that is the first part of the incomplete. The second line item in the incomplete is you're absent for lab also, you're absent for end term also. Since you're absent for end term, you will not have the total score here. Okay, so whenever you see absent for end term anywhere, you will not have the total score. Okay, the total score will be provided only if you are present in the end term. So what do we have here? You're absent for the lab, you're absent for the end term. So there is no total score. In such case, your grade will not be U. Your grade will be incomplete lab and end term. So what you will have to do, you will have to attempt the lab, attempt the end term, attend the lab in the next term. So we call that grade as I underscore L underscore ET. What is the last part in this incomplete portion that we have? You are present for the lab, but you are absent for the end term. In that case, what is the option that you have? You can complete the end term alone in the next term. So you will be given the grade I grade. So hope this is clear. Any doubt in this before I move to the next course, which is C programming, which is even more slightly complicated because there we have one more component called OPPE. See, in electronic systems thinking, it's quite simple because there are only two things, end term and lab. Whereas when it comes to C programming, we have added another component which is there is another component which is OPP. So yeah, Aditya, I think you have some question.
Yes, Girish sir. I just had a doubt regarding the bonus marks which we see on the dashboard.
Mhm.
How will it be? How will it contribute to our grade? Will it be added to the T, or will it be something else?
Yes, it will be. It will be. I will have to check that part alone. There is some confusion in that, but it will be added. Okay,
Okay, sir.
I
Because
will check that and I will
yeah,
clear
yeah.
that through. Maybe I'll send we will send a clear email about the bonus mark only.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Because I
to
had
everyone.
asked a couple of seniors in data science. They told me that it will be added to the total course grade.
Yeah. It will be
So yeah,
similar to data science. There is no difference. So when
okay.
it comes to bonus mark, it will be similar to the data science course. There is no difference.
Okay, sir. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you so much.
Anything else? I can't see who is asking question. Who has raised the hand? You can unmute and ask question.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening. Tell me.
Sir, when this lab and end term exam will be conducted in the next term, sir?
Next term, it will be in the month of May. I will tell more details about that. Let me first complete this this part. So this is a general query. I will answer all this later. But anyway, since you have already asked this, the next lab will be in the month of May.
Okay, sir. And sir, likewise.
Sorry.
Sir, after we have completed this pending lab and end term exam, will our grade will reflect anything that we have completed it in the
Correct. You will get the grade. Now, once you complete the lab, say for example here, suppose say you are absent for the lab here, but you have done everything else here. So say you complete the lab in the next term. So once you complete the lab alone in the next term, you will get marks for that, which will be added to the total score, and you will get the actual grade. So that means this you will come to this from blue stage to green stage. You will come. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
One more question I can take and move. I'll move to the next slide, and then later at the end of all the slides, maybe we can take a question answer session. Yeah, but I can take one more question now.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Who is this?
My name is Sujit Jaydev.
Yes. Please tell me.
So this is regarding this qualifier score.
Okay.
It was told that best of the qualifier score or the graded assignment.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear. Somebody else is talking. Can you, others who are not talking, can you please mute so that I can hear clearly? Yes. Tell
Okay.
me. Go ahead.
Okay. It was told that the best scores in the qualifier process or the term in the first 4 weeks will be taken for consideration.
Correct. That's how it is.
But what I observed is that qualifier process scores hasn't taken into consideration when all the scores are put in the dashboard.
Okay. Have you sent a mail regarding this? See, so, let me tell you, for the final course scoring at that time, it will be considered, and for the calculation of the final score, it will be considered if you have done the first 4 weeks of assignment, it will be considered.
Okay, so I just want to bring into your notice that so that
Yeah, but it should
if it
reflect
is-
in the dashboard. I'm not very sure why it's not reflecting. It should reflect in the dashboard. In case if it is not reflecting in the dashboard, just email us. We will look into it.
Okay, so it is not at all reflecting what was the graded assignment scores. Everything is no. I'm not able to view all those things at present.
Okay. You can send us a mail. We'll look into it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll move on to the next particular course, which is Introduction to C Programming. I hope this ESTC course is clear. We'll come back to questions. If you have any questions later, we'll come back to this. So this was quite simple, the electronic systems thinking course, because you do not have the third component, which is OPP. So let me move to the next course. Okay. So are you able to see this slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this again, in this also we have three categories. One is green. That means you are present for the lab, you were present for the OPPE, and you have scored more than 40% in OPPE. You are present for the end term also, and you have scored more than 40% in the in the entire course. In that case, it means to say that you have passed the course and you will get the actual grade. So the grade will be as per the total score, that is course score. Okay, so this is straightforward again. So there is no doubt in that. The second category is this red mark, all these. So this U category is the second category. I'm sorry, I still am getting some disturbance. I think somebody has unmuted. Can you please mute yourself? Okay, thanks for that. Okay, so the second category is the U grade. So U grade is generally when you are getting the total score less than 40%. Okay, except in this case, which is less than 35%. I'll come to that. But generally, if your total score is less than 40%, okay, you will get U grade, irrespective of whether you have attended the lab or not. If your total score is less than 40%, you will get U grade. This particular item alone, where it is shown as less than 35. Why it is? Because we have considered two absent absent in two components. Okay, as long as you're present in at least two components, we will consider more than 40%. Okay, if you're present only in one of the component, then we will consider 35%. That's the difference. But otherwise, it is generally the 40% only. So in this, there are certain line items you can see here. Suppose say you're absent for lab, absent for OPP, and also absent for end term. As I already mentioned, the moment if you're absent for the end term, you will not get the total score. Okay, so in this case, you will get U grade. So there are other combinations. Suppose say you are absent for lab and OPP and you are present for the end term. And if your score is less than 35%, in that case also you'll get U grade. The possibility for you as a student is you will have to repeat the entire course every time you get the U grade. So that's the only possibility. You will have to repeat the entire course. Okay. So this is the second category. I can just mention something about the last three line items here. Suppose say irrespective of whether you attend the lab or not, if your OPPE is absent or present but the score is less than 40%, that means to say if your OPPE is absent or failed, you will get U grade. Okay, and if your total score is less than 35% or 40%, you will get U grade. So this is the combination, and you will have to repeat the entire course in such case. Now moving on to the third category, which is the third category, incomplete. Okay, so we covered the pass grade, we covered the U grade. Now we will move on to the incomplete grade, which is having a lot of combinations. So let me move to this. So as you can see, there are multiple combinations in this, but let me try to make it simple. Suppose say you are present in the end term. Okay, so this is end term exam. You are present in the end term and you have scored more than 40%. Okay, and you are absent in one of the component, whether it is lab or whether it is OPP or whether you have failed in OPP. In such case, it will be incomplete, and it will be incomplete based on whether you are absent for OPP or absent for lab and OPP. If you are absent for lab and OPP, it will be I_lab OPP. So you can see here. So this is the first one, right? You are incomplete because you are absent for the lab also, you are absent for OPP also. even though if your score is more than 35% in the total score. So what is the possibility that you have? So you have to complete OPP and lab in the next term. Okay. So what is that we do? We in this situation, both the OPPs will be scheduled. Your graded assessment, quiz, and the end term marks will be carried forward. Okay, will be carried over, so that you can complete only the OPP and lab in the next term. So before moving on, I think some students have some questions. I can take one question, those who have raised hand now. You can ask a question. Let me see who has clicked on raise hand button. Abraham Joy.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I mean, the lab and the end term we have passed, but the OPP we didn't passed out. We didn't
Okay.
get scored more than 40. So only the OPP only we are going to take it to next session, no, sir?
Come again. Once again, can you just repeat?
We attended the lab
Okay.
and we did the end term exam also. We passed out with the 48%.
Okay.
So we didn't go through the, I mean, we didn't clear, we didn't score 40, more than 40 or 40 in the OPP.
Then it is this part. So can you see this third item?
Yes, sir.
You were present for the lab.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You were present for the end term also.
Okay.
And you have scored more than 40%.
Yes.
But you failed only in OPP.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So in this case, this is the third item you should see. Okay. So in that case, in that case, you will be given the grade incomplete OPP, IOP. Okay. So what is the option that you have? The option that you have is you have to complete the OPP alone in the next term.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What we will do, both the OPPs will be scheduled next time.
Okay.
And everything else you don't have to do. That is, everything else means you don't have to write the graded assessment, quiz, end term and all. You don't have to write. It will be carried over.
Okay. So one more doubt I have.
The other option is, if you don't want to do that, you have the option of repeating the entire course, but that is up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
Oh, one more question. Like, so after completing the failed subjects only, we can move to the second foundation level 2.
Correct.
So first means next term in the which is going to start in the January, that we have to do the first term, right? The first term.
No, not like that. Not like that. You can take up the second term courses also. I'll come to that. Maybe I think this is slightly deviation from the topic.
Okay.
I'll answer your question after completing this part.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Okay, so let me continue this particular slide. So I was talking about the first one. Similarly, you can see the combination here. Mainly in this particular slide, see this entire slide is about incomplete only. In fact, the next slide is also about incomplete. So I'm just going to show this. What is the difference between this slide and the next slide is that in this, OPP is either absent or failed. Can you see here? In this particular slide, the OPP is either absent or failed. What is the difference? When it comes to the next slide, we are talking about OPP being present and score is more than 40%. That means you have passed. So I'll come to this last slide later. So let me complete this. In this slide, as I mentioned, we are talking only about the combinations where the OPP, you are absent in OPP or you have failed in OPP. So you have various components here. If you are absent in end term, as you can see here, if you're absent in end term, you will not get the total score. So in such case, you will get incomplete both or incomplete OPPE and end term. So I both means OPPE and end term. Here also IOPET means incomplete OPPE and end term. The difference between these two is, one is you are absent in the OPP and another one is you're failed in OPP. That's all. Okay, so that's why these are the two things that you have. So hope this is clear. I'll move to the last slide in this grading. So in this, there are various combinations, but one common thing here is you are present in OPP and you have passed in OPP. But there are other combinations. That is, You are either absent or present in lab, or you are absent or present in end term. So in these situations also, your grade will be incomplete. That is, it can be either incomplete lab or incomplete lab and end term, or only incomplete. So what's the difference between these three? If it is just incomplete I underscore L, it means that everything is perfect except that you did not attend the lab. So that means you will have to attend the lab alone in the next term. So this is quite simple. The second one is you are not getting the score in both these cases because you have not attended the end term. Again, there's a difference between these two, that is second and third. What is that? Here you have not even attended the lab, but in this case you have attended the lab. So in these two, you can see that grade will be different. Here it is incomplete lab and end term. Here it is only incomplete end term. Okay, what are the possibilities that you have? You can see it is quite self-explanatory. If it is I underscore L, you complete the lab alone in the next term. If it is I underscore L underscore ET, it means you can complete the lab and the end term in the next term. All others will be carry forwarded. OPP will not be scheduled because you already passed this OPP. Okay, and the last one is incomplete end term. So you can take the end term alone in the next term, and OPP will not be scheduled. Everything else will be carried forward to the next one. That is graded assessment, quiz, OPP marks, and all will be carried forward. Okay, so this completes the entire grading. I have tried to make it in a simplified manner, but otherwise this is similar to what you see here. Let me show you that. This is the exact table that I have just segregated in a. I've tried to make it more simple to make you understand. That's all. I hope it is clear now. I still have one more slide. Before we move on, maybe I can just take some questions.
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
I have some doubt.
Yeah. We'll go one by one. Tiruvallu one.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, so I did not attend both the quizzes, sir, in electronics, and I've taken 3 subjects.
Others, one second. Sorry. When others, can you please mute yourself? Others, please mute yourself.
Hello, sir. Sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please go ahead. Tell me.
Sir, I've taken 3 subjects except English, sir.
You have taken 3 subjects except English. Okay.
Okay, then for electronics and what is it? Mathematics, I have not taken both the quizzes.
Okay.
And OPP 1 I have taken, OPP 2 I did not take, sir.
See, if you have not taken both the quizzes, that means you are not eligible for end term. Okay,
Sir,
you
but
will have to repeat the entire course because no, you have not attended the end term, right?
sir, but I got hall ticket and exam center, everything, sir.
You didn't attend only at end term, is it?
Yes, sir. I did not attend end term because I was traveling, but I got all the hall ticket and everything.
No, in that case, you would have attended one of the quiz, right? For the maths, for example,
Yes, sir.
you would have attended one of the quiz. Only then you will get end term, no?
Okay, so I'll be able to just write the end term again.
Yeah, you will be able to write the end term. Have you
Okay.
attended one of the quiz?
Sir, I think I have not attended. So.
No, are you a qualifier or a JE student?
JE student, sir.
Okay. And see, I don't know, maybe you can just send us a mail. If
Yes, sir.
the eligibility for end term is you should have attended one of the quiz.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for example,
Yes, sir.
maths.
Okay.
So you might have attended one of the quiz.
Okay.
Only then you will get this one. But otherwise, you can just send us a mail. We can just look into it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your second question?
Sir, that's it, sir. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
We'll
you,
move
sir.
to the next student.
Sir, in which email ID we have to send support email?
Yeah. You can send to support-es.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Krishan Chaudhary.
Yes, sir. I have doubt regarding C programming. Sir, if that I got the incomplete grade of OPP, means IOP grade,
Okay.
and my CCC is 4, means that
I'll come to the CCP. I still have one more slide about CCC. I'll talk about that.
then, sir,
Just
that OPP can I means if I take new 4 courses, then that C programming will be counted in that, or extra with extra C programming I can take, because in C programming I will be having only OPP, not an term quiz.
okay. So okay, you mean to say you want to take 4 courses next time along with OPP, right?
Yes, sir. OPP along with OPP,
You
as
must.
that.
I think that is possible because the restriction of 4 courses is because end term exam can be done only for 4 courses.
Yes, sir. That
Okay,
is
so
only mentioned in grading
that's
document,
the
that handbook.
that is the restriction. Hopefully you should be able to you should be able to take all the 4 courses and
C programming OPP.
so but in that case also we should see the CCC. Okay, I'll come to the CCC part. Maybe I'll just
No, if sir, my
address
CCC is 4, then
the
I'm
C.
talking.
Okay.
My CCC is 4. Then
Okay.
can I take new 4 courses along with that C programming OPP, or including C programming OPP? I have to take 4 courses as I have to only repeat the OPP, not the end term quiz and all that.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that is possible. I'll have to recheck that part. It's a good question. But when it comes to CCC, I'll just address those concerns regarding OPP. Sorry, with respect to CCC. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But
Thank
I
you.
think you should be. I'll just confirm that part alone. It's
Yes,
actually
sir.
a very valid question.
Okay, sir.
Generally the end term restriction is because you can take only 4 courses,
Yes,
4
sir. That
exams in a term. Yeah, that's why. But
yes,
otherwise
sir. That
your
thing is
question
one
is
thing.
valid. Yeah.
Yes, sir, that thing is only mentioned in that our student handbook, that only 4 exam term is allowed to you. Whether you take how many courses, it don't matters. Only 4 exam you can give at end.
Correct. Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
this.
Please answer it by ending the session.
Yes, this will address this. What is the next question? Ayush.
Hello, sir.
Ayush. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Ayush.
So what is the difference between term and semester? In some places it was written term, and some places it is now written as
No, we are just
semester.
using this as an interchangeable. That's all. So it's the same. So term. See, our courses when we designed this program, it was supposed to be a semester thing. Okay, so 6 months. That's what which was planned for this particular program. But we have tried to align it with the data science program, and we have 3 terms in data science. So here also we have kind of aligned with that, so that it becomes easy for both students as well as for the program. Um, and it also kind of helps you in completing the course faster. For example, if it is 6 months, I mean, if it is term, you will be completing the course, the term within 4 months, right? Because there are 3 terms. If it is 6 months, then it will take, obviously it will take longer. So in a way, it kind of helps you. But the terms that we are using, that is semester and the term, is actually we have used it as an interchangeable manner.
So one
So
question.
you don't have to get confused. You don't have to get confused with that.
Yes. So one more question, sir. Sir, one course is dropped from foundation level, the embedded C programming. It is not showing now.
It will not show now because it comes in the third term. See,
Oh, okay, sir.
in the first term you have 4 courses, right, that you have taken. In the second term you have basic digital systems and 4 other courses and 5 courses totally, including the lab. There is something called electronics lab in the next term. Okay. In spite of completing all that, there will still be one more course left, which you will have to take in the third term. Okay, and that is the embedded C programming.
Okay, sir. Clear.
Okay. Next is Prithvi.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Prithvi.
Sir, as that slide was explaining about the OPP marks,
Uh-huh.
sir, as we have attended two OPP tests, now, sir, will they be considering best of two or they will be considering both, sir?
That is mentioned in the grading document. I'll just share that.
No, sir, I'm a bit confused, sir. Will they be taking both of them or just the best of those two?
Just a second. Not sure whether it is in this grading or in student document.
No, sir, it is in grading only. Just where the term is written, how to calculate final marks.
Yeah. Okay. So it's in the course actually. Yeah. So here it is. Okay. So okay, I'll just only for the C programming, I'll just repeat this. So it's only for the September term. You can see that OPP is scheduled for all the students, but from Jan 2024 onwards, those who join newly, so they'll have to go through this process. So this I'm not explaining because this doesn't apply to you. Okay, so the eligibility to write the final exam is this: you have to score 5 out of 9 and attendance in one of the things. And eligibility to get the final course grade is this, all the three conditions. So first is attending the end term exam. Second is score in one of the two programming exams, that is OPP 1 or 2, and it should be more than 40%. Okay, so this is the minimum score that you have to obtain in one of the programming quizzes. So this is quite clear. It says that in one of the programming quizzes. So I think this answers your question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me move on to the next question.
Sir, and another one last doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, in case in the end term exams, if I just get passed, means if I'm getting around some 50 to 60 scores, if I want to just reattempt for a better score, is it possible, sir?
Yeah, there is an option to improve. That option is there. It is mentioned in the student handbook. You can check that. But in that case, you'll have to repeat the entire course perhaps.
Okay, sir. So the quiz 1, quiz 2, those marks will not be carried over, sir.
Just a second. Hello, sorry for that. Yes, can you just repeat the question?
Yes, sir. In the end term exams, if I got some scores around 50 to 60, and if I want to get more marks, is it possible to reattempt, sir?
Yeah, that option is there. You can check the student handbook. There is an option for improvement.
Okay, sir. So
improvement, that option is there. There's a separate clause for that. You can check that. But in that case, there's the fees. You'll have to pay different fees for that. There's a separate fee component involved in that.
Yes, sir. So should I repeat the entire course, sir?
You can check that. I don't remember exactly because that's it is mentioned in the student handbook. You can check that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. We'll move on to the next question. Venkata Subhash. Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Subhash, tell me.
Sir. My question was already, I mean, asked by someone else, but one thing I want to confirm that is 3 terms per year official? I mean, is it confirmed?
No. See, that's not yet confirmed. See, as of now, we
Mm.
have only January and September term. Okay. But we are
Mm-hmm.
still planning to have May also. But even if it is
Mm.
in May, it probably only the qualifier courses only. So we are not yet
Oh,
sure. So as of now, it is not finalized. We will send until you get a official announcement from us telling that there will be a May term also. Till then, please wait. Okay.
that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Next question. Maybe I can take one or two questions and then move on to the CCC part. Okay, Param
Uh,
Kumar.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Param.
Sir, I have a question that the total score is is the criteria for our pass or fail, na?
Correct.
The total. And sir, secondly, the bonus is also has to be added in that.
Yeah. That's what somebody asked, na, in the previously somebody
Okay.
asked this question. Yeah.
And sir, the sir during the enrollment that we have told that our qualifier score has been considered for the quiz one. So the quiz one score actually in my dashboard is not appearing. It is appearing as the quiz one that I have attempted now. That score is appearing, not that qualifier one.
That is fine. But when calculating the final course score, at that time we will take the best of qualifier and best of the quiz one. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So Ishit, next.
Yes, sir. So actually, my question is an extension of the previous question. I had given OPPE 1, but I was absent for OPPE 2. So, will I be allowed to give only the OPPE content in the next term, or will I have to like take the entire course? And because I think I got full marks in the OPPE 1, so I don't think I'll be getting less than 40 when the grades.
See, yeah, that's what. If your score in OPP is more than 40%, then you don't have to worry. Okay. So you don't have to worry as long as as long as you have passed in OPP.
Yes, sir. But I think my overall grade will be affected because I haven't given the OPPE 2, and
Yes. Obviously, no, because if you have seen the formula for calculating the total score, certain weightage is given for both the OPPs. Okay, so there is a weightage for all the components, assessment components, which includes weekly assessment, which is generally 10%. Okay, there is weightage for the OPP 1, OPP 2, quiz 1, and final exam. For all these, there is certain weightage. If you have not attended, obviously it will have an impact on the total score.
yes, sir. So,
But
so for that,
it doesn't mean that you have to repeat the entire course next time. It's just that your marks will be less.
I mean, I won't be compelled to repeat the course. But sir, can I, of my own volition, repeat the course?
Yes. This is what somebody asked this question, right? There is an option to repeat the entire course, but you'll have to pay some fees for that if you are planning to take up the entire course. Maybe for the benefit
Won't
of
I be
everyone,
just
let me show that. I think many of you have this question.
Sir, I know that I'll be allowed to repeat the entire course, but what if I only want to give the exam and be done with it? What if I don't want to repeat the entire course?
Wait, I'll have to check that. So, can you see this here? Continuing with the program. Let me reattempt. Okay, so this is what you have. If you want to repeat the course, see, this is where we have mentioned in the student handbook. Repeating the course for improvement. See, this is applicable only for courses with these particular grade. Okay, so we have mentioned here what are the various ways to repeat the entire course. You can check this. Okay, we have also mentioned about the makeup exams.
So makeup
Yes, sir, I'm
exam is
asking for
included.
makeup exam.
Sorry?
What is first makeup exam and second makeup exam?
See, initially we thought of having a supplementary exam, but currently we are not having. See, if you have seen this, let me come back to this grading. Yeah. So initially we thought we will have a supplementary exam, at uh, at IIT Madras campus, provided that is. However, it was not finalized. It's not finalized. We initially thought we'll have an exam, makeup exam at IIT Madras for in case students can come and attempt. But we have not finalized this. Maybe in the future terms we will do this where we will conduct exams here for those who have failed in the exam. You can come here and attempt the exam. We are still working on that. We are still discussing that particular aspect. If that is the case, then you can attend this makeup exam at IIT Madras campus. If everything, if we finalize something like that, so that you don't have to repeat the entire course. So that's why we have mentioned here that this is yet to be finalized.
So just one thing.
Mhm.
The makeup exam can be given only by those students who have received an I grade.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I closed the thing. Yeah, come again.
So the makeup exam can be given by only those students who have received an I grade. Will the students who have received any other grade, will they not
No,
be
no,
allowed
no. No, if you want to see, if you want to repeat the course for improvement, irrespective of whichever grade you are, that is S, A, B, C, D, E, any grade, then you can repeat the course. The highest grade will be given in the transcript.
No, sir, I know that. But
Mhm.
what if I only want to give the makeup exam and not repeat the entire course? Isn't there any provision for that?
So please go on the repeating course in the student document, and you can see there first makeup
Yeah,
exam, second makeup exam. It's
that's what it
repeating course.
says, no? Can you see this? Let
Yes,
me.
sir. Repeating course. You have to go on page on repeating course, sir.
Yeah, this is the repeating course. See, it's clear here. You can choose to repeat the course to improve the grade in the course. Okay. So they have given something about the course fees, and it is recommended that learners try to progress with the new courses instead of repeating the courses for improvement, unless a learner deems it's absolutely necessary or needs improvement in the learning of the course. It's generally not recommended, but yeah. So this is what it says.
Yeah, makeup exam
And
also there, sir.
yeah, I'll come to that. So this is applicable for all grades. It's not just for I grade. In fact, it is for I grade, whatever we explain now, that is applicable. If you have I grade, that means it is incomplete. In such case, it is not about repeating. Of course, you have that option. If you see the PPT that I shared,
No, sir. I am
that
asking for
option.
makeup exam.
Yeah,
First
yeah,
makeup
I'll
exam.
come to that. I'll come to that. For repeating the entire course, if at all, if you are getting I grade, you can see this, right? If you are having incomplete grade, okay, you have the option of either taking one of these, as we have mentioned here, one of the options, or in all these, see, you have this option of repeating the entire course. Now let's come back to the makeup exam. So
Yeah,
makeup
first
one.
makeup exam, second makeup exam, sir.
So makeup exam. So this is what we have mentioned in the student handbook. What does it say? Applicable for all courses with high grade. You can choose to take up a makeup exam for a course with incomplete grade. Learners will only be required to reappear for the final exam for that particular course. Okay, so this is something that we were planning, at IIT Madras. So right now that is not finalized. If we are having a makeup exam, we will make an announcement about that.
Sir, down the page, sir, their first makeup exam, second makeup exam.
This one here.
No. Downward. It's a student handbook, na?
Yeah, this is a student handbook. This is the makeup
first
exam.
makeup exam and second makeup exam there.
Where it is? Is it in this particular page?
So downward. Their fees is 4,000 rupees that I also read in the student handbook. I think in a repeating course you have to go.
Here.
Yes, sir. Down. Yeah, option 1, option 2. Yes, sir. Yeah, this one.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So here, these are the options that we have for repeating the course. For improvement, if a learner was not eligible to attempt the semester exam. Okay, and the third is if the learner was absent for the final exam alone. That is, this is what you were telling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, reappear. So
option 1 and
reappear,
option 2,
they
sir.
can attend only the end term whenever it is conducted in the subsequent term. Yeah, this is what I explained in the thing. Reappear means, you have to attempt the next term, no? End term alone, I was explaining in the presentation, right? That's the one.
Option 1, option 2, please read.
Yeah, makeup exam. Yeah, this depends on if we conduct the exam. See, if the makeup exam is conducted only at IIT Madras, this is what I was telling. It is not finalized. If we conduct only, then this particular option will come. As of now, this is not finalized.
Option 2, sir. Option 2.
Option 2, if a student who was absent for the final exam alone, final exam cannot come to IITM campus to take up the makeup exam or is absent for the exam, then they can register for the makeup exam. Yes, this is what we will make an announcement. If we are conducting a makeup exam and if we finalize this, we will make an announcement telling that there is a makeup exam, you can come and attend.
Okay, sir. So when registration opens, sir, if I absent in the end term exam, we have to give an end term exam on 28th April, no?
Sorry, come again.
Sir, if I absent in end term exam, then I have to give only end term exam, no?
Yeah, correct.
So when registration open for this?
Course registration, is it? Course registration for the next term?
No, sir. Course registration is for if I absent in end term exam.
No, that you don't have to worry. If you are absent for the end term alone, okay, you can take up the end term next time. It's as simple as that.
So when I pay the fees for that end term, sir?
You will have to make some payment, no? There is a
Yes, sir. I'm asking when I pay that fees.
That is during course registration you can make the payment.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. We'll move on to the next question.
So I still have just some confusion.
Yes, Ishit, tell me.
Sir, for example, if I have got a B grade, and so I'll be eligible to go to the next term. Sir, yet I want to attempt the OPPE part only. I don't want to repeat the entire course.
That probably that option will not be there.
Okay, so
That option might not be there. So I don't think you'll get that option if you want to repeat only some particular part.
Okay, thank you, sir. That's only what I wanted to do.
Excuse me, sir.
If it is there, maybe we can just recheck that part. Let me 1 second now.
Hello.
Yeah, just a second, just a second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, tell me, Varun.
Sir, I want to ask that if we were pass in the end term, we were, but we have not passed in the OPP, so we have to only cover the OPP in the next term, na?
That is correct. Yeah.
Ha,
So that's
and
what.
that
So let me
OPP
share the screen. That's, I think it's easy
and that
when.
OPP has we have to give it from our home only, na? That like the previous one only.
Correct.
Okay.
So okay, let's see which so let's come to this. You're saying that you are present for everything but absent or failed in the OPP, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the third item. So the third combination.
Okay.
So you are present for the lab. You're present for the 1 second.
OPP present in OPP also,
Yeah.
but
So
fail in the OPP.
you're present for the lab. You are present for the end term, but you are fail in OPP. In that case, you can take OPP alone in the next term.
Okay, so when we will get this option of selecting the that we have to appear for the OPP in the next term.
So you will get that option. So we'll during the course registration we will mention that.
Okay,
So the
okay.
course registration will happen very soon. We are planning sometime between 4th and 8th.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so let me move to the last slide and then we can take up some more questions.
Hello, Girish. Can I ask one question?
Can we take next after the last slide?
No, this is regarding C programming only.
Okay, tell me.
I'm not clear about the OPP. I have not cleared one of the OPPs. So do I have to take both the OPPs or only one of the OPP or neither of them?
No,
Total
you
score is
see
greater than 40.
we have already discussed this, right? You should score you should pass in one of the OPP. That is sufficient. We saw that in the grading document, right?
Okay, so it's not
few
clear
minutes
when
back
you
we
say
saw that.
OPP. Is it just OPP 1 and OPP 2 or just both of them combined together?
Okay, I'll just show that once again. I think somebody asked this question few minutes back.
Only one OPP, sir.
One OPP. So it says that it's just one of the OPPs.
You have to pass on only one OPP.
See this, let me show you that here. So this is where it is. Score in one of the two. This is the eligibility to obtain the final grade. Okay. The thing is, you have to score in one of the two programming assignment and it should be more than 40%. The minimum score to be obtained in one of the, this one. So minimum score to be obtained in one of the programming quizzes.
So if one does not clear one of the OPPs, it's fine. If one clears the other OPP with greater than 40%.
Yes.
Okay. And one will be able to register for the next term, right? So this will be considered as a pass if the total score is greater than 40%.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so let us move to the next. This. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so sorry for this. Okay, so some of you have this question about the credit clearing capability. So this I think you already know. If you score more than 70%, you'll get the CCC of 4. 1 second. Yeah. So you'll get CCC of 4. That means you can take up to 4 courses next time. The more if you score more than 70%. If it is 50 to 70, it is 3. And if it is less than 50%, it is 2. So there are certain conditions here. So what does it say? The credit clearing capability. It says that if you have passed at least one course in, say, term 2 minus 1. So next term is the second term, right? So it's a January term is the second term. So let's say if you have passed in this term, that is term 1, this term, then CCC will be CCC of the term 2 will be calculated based on the marks given in the above table. So as per this, okay, so at least in one of the course you should have passed, and if your score is as per this table, the CCC will be as per this. Okay, so that's clear. Second point, it says if you have failed in all the courses that you have appeared in term 1, for example, as of now, since we are having only one term, let's say n is 2. Suppose say you are going to the next term, right? If you have failed in all the courses that you have appeared, then the CCC for the next term will be 2. Okay, so that's point 2. And the last point is if you are absent for the final exam of all the courses, thus not completing the courses and not getting grade, in that case, CCC of the next term will be your CCC of your last term. It means to say that suppose say this is the first term, you are absent in all the final exam, then what is the CCC that you have for the next one? It will be similar to what you had for the first term. So these are the 3 components, 3 points that you have with respect to CCC. So there is one unanswered question which I think Krishan asked, that is, suppose say you have the CCC of 4. Okay, you want to take 4 courses next time, but you have one OPP left. That means you are writing only one OPP because it was incomplete. Only that part is unanswered. I have not answered that question. Only that part I will get back on that. Okay, otherwise this CCC is quite clear. Any questions on this?
Sir, not on this. The one question that I want to ask. In the dashboard and in the section of intro to the C program, there is one score, weekly mock average is showing. So that weekly mock average is actually our timed assignment number, or what?
Correct. Weekly mock is the timed assignment. That's
okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sir?
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, can we take 5 courses in the next term, including electronics lab?
Yeah. That must be possible because see that electronics lab does not have end term exam.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So wherever end term exam is there, the maximum course that you can take is 4 only. So since electronics lab does not have an end term exam, so it's only the lab component. So I think you can take 5 courses. We will confirm that anyway. So in fact, we have mentioned that as part of the second sem only. So then that shouldn't be a problem at all.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Can I ask one thing?
Yes, tell me.
Sir, what if I fail in OPP? Last term I got less than 40 marks in OPP. So will I be able to apply for the introduction to Linux shell next time? Along with the applying for attending OPP?
Okay. So yeah, that's a very interesting question. Until you complete the prerequisite course, you cannot take the course. I'll just show that. Say for example, for a Linux course, the prerequisite course is C programming. Okay, I think I'll have to keep this open all the time. So if you see this, are you able to see this website?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what does it say here? The prerequisite. So in all the discussion that we had till now, you can take up the next term courses only if you have cleared the prerequisite course. Okay. So in this case, I'll just zoom this a bit. See, for Linux shell, the prerequisite is CS1101, right? What is CS1101? C programming. Until you complete this, you cannot register for this course.
Sir, even if there is a incomplete OPP grade, then
OPP,
also we
yes.
cannot.
Yes. I think that already this point answered your question.
Okay, sir. So I
Then,
have to
sir, if
complete.
the CCC will be 4 only, then also I can take only 3 courses.
You can take up only 3 courses.
Sir, if we have not cleared max, then we cannot take electrical circuits. We have passed another subjects, and but what if we have passed other subjects?
See, that's quite clear. See, for electrical and electronic circuit, there are two courses that you have to, which is prerequisite, which is maths and EE1101 is ESTC, right? So only if you complete these 2 courses, you can take up this. This is
But
exactly
sir,
the reason.
overall, if someone is getting more than 40%, then also
Then
same.
also prerequisite is the first level. Okay, first level criteria is prerequisite. Only if you have completed, if you have got the final grade, only then you can take up this particular course. Without the final grade, pass grade in a particular course, and if that particular course is the course prerequisite for a next term course, in that case, if you have not passed, you cannot take. It is as simple as that. English, for example, English, you cannot take English 2 without taking English 1.
Correct.
See, that's why it's only in the first term you do not have any prerequisite, obviously, since it is a first term. Is there any course in second term which is not having prerequisite? No. All the courses have prerequisites.
But sir,
except electronics lab, because that is actually a core requisite. There is something called core requisite. Can you see here? EE1103. So you have to take up electronics lab along with another course. Yeah, you were telling something.
Yes, sir. But some data science senior was saying that you can take next 4 courses if you are only OPP grade.
I'll have to check that. Because
as per
our understanding, as per my understanding, you cannot take because it's a prerequisite.
But sir, overall, I think if I got incomplete I grade, then also I am getting 65% marks out of 100. So I think it can be counted as passed only. Only OPP is incomplete now.
No. The course must be complete, right? Pass grade is for the course.
I grade is there.
Yeah, you will get I grade. No, it is not pass grade, right?
Sir, but that is I grade and this is IOP grade. That makes difference. So the data science senior was saying that thing that I and IOP grade are not same.
Ask him to check once. I am not very sure about it. Please ask him to check once. Without without prerequisite, I don't think you can take up the next one.
Yes, he was saying that if you have I grade now, means normal I grade, then you cannot take. If you're IOP grade, then you can apply for next 4 courses along with that OPP. But please verify with.
Including prerequisite, I'm not very sure about it. Please check with him once again.
So he was sure that you can please you check and revert back to us.
Yeah, we will check from our end, but I don't think that is possible. But anyway, we'll check that. All these, I think I've made a note of these 2-3 questions, especially about the OPP next time, and having CCC irrespective of whether OPP is done for the next time or not. Those points I've noted down. We'll send a email clarifying all these doubts.
Yes, sir. Hope so. We get a positive response as our 6-month direct semester.
It's not about positive or negative. It's about the program rules. That's all. We'll just follow the program rules.
Yes, sir. Please clear that doubt.
Okay.
Sir, one doubt regarding CCC.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, suppose we are taking only 2 papers in this term, and I am getting more than 70% in those 2 papers. Can I take 4 papers in the next term?
Yeah. So that's what it will be as per the table, right? So if you have scored more than 70% in all the two courses that you have taken, you will get more 4 as the CCC.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, sir. One more
Excuse me,
question.
Girish sir. Girish sir,
Yeah.
just a follow up on Muthukrishna's question.
Mhm.
Suppose a person has a CCC of 3, then will that person be able to take 3 subjects and along with that an electronics lab, or will the electronics lab be considered as a subject in the CCC?
Electronics lab, electronics lab is a core requisite for another course called electrical and electronic circuits. So that so can you just repeat your question?
Yes, sir. What I was asking is if somebody has a CCC of 3,
Okay.
then if he takes 3 subjects, will electronics lab be another subject, or will electronics lab be included in one of those 3 subjects? So it will be electronics lab and 2 other subjects. Will it be like that?
It will be like that. It will be like that because it is part it is in that case it has a course registration, right? You will have to register for the courses of that electronics lab course. Unlike the electronic lab that you had for this term, where you didn't have to register for the lab course, right? It was part of the 5 credit course of ESTC. But next time that you have electronics lab course requires you to register for the courses and it has some fee to be paid. Okay, so it will be
Okay,
part of
okay. So
that.
it's
Yeah,
not it's
it
not
will be
like
part of the
last time,
CC.
right?
No, it will be part of the CCC.
Okay, so this is a totally different subject. So if I have a
Correct.
CCC of 4, then one subject will be electronics lab and 3 other subject I can choose of it will be of my choice, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Sir, I want I want to ask one more question. Sir, that formula for storing the total marks in the introduction to C that has been given to us. For example, after putting the values in that formula, if someone is scoring around 37 or 38, but after adding bonus marks, he or she is scoring more than 40. So it will be considered as the
It will
pass
be
only.
considered as pass, correct. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir?
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, in regarding to taking the best score out of qualifier and quiz 1 marks, will it be like taking the best score in each subject, or it is like taking the best overall score, sir?
No, in each course. It will
Okay,
be
sir.
in each course.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, next question.
Sir.
Okay, let me see who has Nitin. 1 second, Nitin.
Yes, sir. I'm asking if I am absent in end term exam, and then I have to register for that only end term exam, na?
Yeah, that's correct.
So
No,
when
you
the
can
registration,
register for the courses, but end term you can take up the end term alone in the next term.
so when I have to pay that only for end term exam?
During course registration. In fact, we will have a separate doubt clearing session just before the end term, just before the course registration.
Yeah.
We will have a separate doubt clearing session on what all you can take and how you have to make the payment and so on.
Yes, sir. I have passed all OPP, all of them, but only I have not present in end term exam. Then
Yeah,
registration.
correct.
Yeah.
During course registration, you have to pay for that end term next time. You'll have to make the payment for that, and
Okay.
you can register for that courses.
Then I have to know given of quiz 1, quiz 2, na sir?
You don't have to. That's what I was explaining now. If it is only OPPE, if you have done everything else, sorry, if you're only the end term, if you are absent on this one, in that case you can take up only end term. So it will be called I incomplete grade, I grade.
Yeah. So then we have to register for on 3 Jan to 5 Jan that mail came.
Sorry?
Sir, if I absent in the end term exam, then I have to pay in registration on 3 Jan, na? 3 January.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, Likith.
Yes, actually, my doubt was answered. So I had the doubt
Oh.
like if I've got like 85 in the first OPPA and less than 40 in the second OPPA, so it's gonna be the average which will be taken, right?
One of the one of the programming should be more than 40%. Yes.
Yes, sir. So I'll be eligible for the next term, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, next Abraham Joy.
So
Yes,
this
sir.
split up actually like the bonus and whatever we have scored so far, it will be shown in our dashboard. Whether we are passed or means passed or not, how much does average of OPP and average of Quizzer and Quiz 2, all will
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
Split up will come there.
Yes, yes, it will.
But for us, the bonus is not added. That is not been shown in that.
Okay.
The ESTC
Yeah.
lab is also not come.
No, it will come for ESTC also. It will come. Just wait for some time.
Okay, sir. Second is like, sir, do we have get a hard copy of first semester? I mean, first term.
See, you will get a transcript. You will get a transcript for every semester. You will get a transcript, and at the end of the foundation level and the diploma level, you will get a consolidated, level-wise grade also. You will get. But what happens is in the transcript that you are going to get at the end of every term, that will include all the attempts. Okay, but in the final the level wise transcript that you get, in that case, each and every attempt will not be shown. The entire only the highest
Marks
one,
will
that
be
is the
marks will be visible in that.
only the
How
only
much
the pass
score we
mark.
have scored. Okay,
Correct.
but
Only the pass mark.
this transcript only we will get after the end. When we will get to that end term, that we, so what and all is how much we scored, how much is calculated, and how much finally we got it, and all the clear description. It is shown in the transcript. Yes.
Yes, you will get to see the mark. You'll get to see the grade.
Great. How many points are we have scored like that, right?
I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see the each and every component, like you have attended this, assessment, quiz. All that will not be visible. Only the grade will be visible.
So then, how do we know that we have, because in the, because 28, 29, it is come in one, ESTC, but bonus is not added, and other components we have to add and we have to see, no, so that we don't know. So how we will know that we have got at least passing criteria?
No, you will get, we'll mention that in the dashboard.
That we are,
in dashboard, you'll be able to see that.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so based on this, whatever we got the marks right now, based on that only we can select the next foundation, next level, foundation.
Next term courses, correct.
Yes,
Based
yes,
on
yes,
this, correct.
yes. But we have an option of selecting by ourselves.
Correct, that's correct. For example, if the CCC is 4, okay, I'm assuming this is what your question is. Suppose say the CCC is 4, you have the option of choosing 2 courses also, if you don't want to choose all the 4 courses. Is that what you're asking?
No, sir, I have taken only 3 courses in this term. One is left already. So
Okay.
next term, whatever the prerequisite, if I meet that criteria along with the previous first terms one, I can take along with the second term also. Can I choose by myself?
Yes. You can choose 3 courses from term 2 and 1 course which is left from the term 1. Correct.
Oh, so so it's a humble request if it is like how BS data science, we also have a 3 terms. We can finish in a year itself, no, so instead of prolonging the term.
I understand. That's still under discussion, as I already told.
Okay.
Until it comes from as an announcement from us, official announcement, so it's not final. So we are still in the discussion and some finalization has to be done. So it's not at final. As of now, assume that you only have 2 terms, January and September, unless we make a clear announcement about that.
Because we have a 4 months break now, sir. We
Correct,
can
that's
make
right.
use of the people who is not able to, because we have chosen only one. This is the main subject. I mean,
Correct. Yeah, we'll make an announcement about that if it is finalized.
Okay. So one more thing is like the payment part. When it is payment part time, we can do the payment for the remaining the failed one also and the next term together, right?
Correct. During the course registration, you have to do that.
So that is on Jan 3rd.
Yeah, from Jan 3rd.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so
Girish
there is
sir,
one important
just
question. Well, there is one important question that is, there are some students who have not done the lab yet. Okay, their lab will be in the month of January, that is 4th to 7th. So, okay, this is very important for all those who are attending in the month of Jan. So till that time, since the next term is going to start only on 19th January, so we still have time. Your marks will be counted only after the lab. Okay, so once the lab is over, marks will be given, and then the total score will be calculated for that particular course. Till then, you don't have to do the course registration unless we make any other announcement. This is only for those who are attending the lab in the month of January. For all others, it will be, the final score will be given very soon.
Sir,
Sir,
what about regarding maths and English, sir?
What about that?
Like if we have not cleared maths means, so we have cleared English, so we can proceed with electronics and C, sir.
Yeah. Why not?
Because we are worried.
We can do that maths paper later once we have completed C and electronics. We can do like that.
No, I didn't understand your question. Sorry.
So like if the end term score of math was like less than 40, so what is the procedure, sir?
You will have to repeat the entire course. You saw that those combinations that I showed, right?
But it was for electronics and C.
It is because there was a lab component, lab component or an OPP component. For maths, it is there is no lab or this one, right? There is no lab or OPP for maths. So in that case, it is even more straightforward. Let me share that grading document, not this PPT. So if you see. Where's this maths? Yeah. So this is what is there for the maths. Okay. So all that you have to do in order to get the final score is attend the end term exam, and eligibility is also given. So your question is if you fail in maths, right?
Yes, sir. Only the end term.
Only the end term. You can
Yes.
take up end term alone. You can take up the end term alone. That is also somewhere given. Wait. Okay. Can you see this here?
Yes, sir.
No. So what does it say? Suppose say your average score is more than 40% in the weekly assignment. You have attended the quiz also. And if you are absent in the end term. So in that case, you have these 3 options. Okay, first option is anyway not finalized, that makeup exam. The option 2 is available, that is take up the end term alone in the next term. So that option is there if you are absent for the end term. Now suppose say your question is you're not absent, you're present, but your marks is less than 40. Is that what you're telling? So in that case, you have to
Yes,
appear
sir.
for the
End term max
supplementary
is less
exam.
than 40.
End term marks is less than 40. In Okay. Yeah. So here it is. So if your graded assignment score is more than 40, if you have attended the quiz, if you are present for the end term, and if your total score is less than 40, then you'll get U grade. You'll have to repeat the entire course unless there is a supplementary exam. Is
Girish
this
sir, I
clear?
just had a
The
query
end term,
about the
Yeah, tell me.
so
Yeah,
the
Girish sir, I
total
just
will,
had a query about the courses. Now, for example, if I'm doing the embedded C programming in the next term, and I need to refer some of the assignments or some of the course content from C programming. So, is there any provision to refer those material in the dashboard?
That will be available, I think. That will
Sir,
be
it will be
available.
under
Yeah,
like
yeah. It will be
completed
under
courses and pending
in
courses.
your course card. There are these course cards, right? Under your course, it will be available.
Okay, so anytime I can just enter it and look at all the graded assignment, practice assignments, activity questions, and all anytime.
Yeah, you can check that.
Okay, sir. Okay, I didn't know about this. Thank you so much.
You can check that. I will reconfirm this. I mean, from my understanding, you can check that. It
Sir,
will
one
be
of the
available.
data science,
We generally don't remove the courses once it is done.
So,
like
is there any other source where I can refer to those assignments, or would you recommend me taking screenshots and saving it as the PDF for future reference?
No need to take any screenshots and all. It must be available in your dashboard itself, in your this one course. But I'll reconfirm this. We don't remove the courses once it is done, so it will be available throughout.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, there was a previous learner who asked some questions. Can you just ask? You had some question regarding the previous thing.
sir, yes, sir. Like, if the total score is like less than 40, so it is at by that formula of 0.4 into that one. So if that is less than 40, we have to
Yeah, yeah. If it is less than 40, you'll get U grade, and you'll have to repeat the entire course unless
it is
there is
at
some supplement.
39.37 or something.
That we will see what it comes in the dashboard. Let's see that.
Okay, sir.
Let's see that.
Sir, for us also it is came as like a 39.85, sir.
Okay, then we'll have to wait. We'll see that. We'll see what comes in the dashboard.
So
If it
if
is,
it comes
if
like
it is,
that, if we have add that bonus, so will that increase or so we can use that bonus mark or something if it is very
yeah,
close?
you should include that bonus mark. Everything included. If the score, in spite of including everything, if the total score, whatever is mentioned here, you can see this, right? If it is less than 40%, only then you will get U grade. Otherwise, your course is considered as pass. You can see here this one.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir?
Okay, I'll just so it's 7:30. We have to close this, but yeah, I can take another one or two question and then we can end this session.
Sir?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I have one query related to having 3 semesters per year.
Okay.
Sir, if let's say we have 3 semesters per year, and the students who are in the fastest pace won't be needing 4 years to complete it, sir. No, sir.
See, it depends on the number of courses that you take. So,
Yes,
see,
sir.
as of now, it is, see, I already told you, right? So, as of now, it is only 2 semesters, right? So, that is 2 terms, that is January and September. The course is designed, this entire program is designed in such a way that you complete it in 4 years. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in case if we add one more term and if there is an option to take up more courses, yeah, then you will be able to complete slightly lesser than 4 years. But in order to get the degree, yeah, you should have minimum number of years or something like that. There's This
Ah,
4
yes,
years is something that, see, it's not that you will be able to complete too early, because there is a prerequisite for every course. Okay, unless you complete
yes, sir.
that, you will not be able to move to the next course at all. So think
Yes,
about
sir.
all
But
that. There are various
considering
factors. Yeah, considering all that
considering all
factors,
that
yeah,
also,
there is a slightly possibility of completing the course slightly less than 4 years. But you will get the degree only, once you complete 4 years. That completion certificate, you will get the degree only once you complete 4 years.
so is it the reason we have 2 semesters per year?
No, that's the design of the program. The design of the program is such that it is two terms or 2 semesters, and it's designed in such a way that it get completed in 4 years.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, actually, I have a query. But if I did not get greater than 40 marks in a end term, do I have to repeat the course or a particular subject? Like I did not get the marks above 40 in maths, so do I have to repeat the course or that particular subject?
See, for that, that's what you see, the total score of the total course score. Okay, if the total course score is less than 40, you will have to repeat the entire course.
Okay. So how it will decide, sir? Like the total score?
How it will? Sorry, how it will?
Mean how can I calculate the total score? Like
See, you can see that in the each course, now in this each course. Okay, I'll just go back to this grading. You see the under in each course we have given the how calculation is done. There is a formula where we have given weightage for every course. So say maths here. So this is the formula. Can you see here?
okay,
This is the formula. So
okay,
say 10% weightage is given for assignment, and some weightage is given for final end term exam, and some weightage is given for quiz 1, quiz 2, and this is the formula. Using this formula, you can calculate the total score.
okay. And sir, it will reflect on a website also that if I passed or not, like the total calculation, or do I need to calculate on my own?
No, no, no. You don't have to. You can calculate if you want, but it will be available in the in the dashboard.
Soon, it will available soon, like
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. It will
before
be
the
available.
registration.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, or and if I have to repeat that particular subject, then I have to take that
During the
repeat
course
subject.
registration. Yes, yes. During
Yeah.
course registration, you will have to register for the course if you are repeating the entire course. Correct.
Okay, and sir, the paradox is also will happen on a main.
Correct. So, but we will not have clashing of lab and paradox. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay, sir.
it will be separate. So we will
Okay.
ensure that it does not happen on 29, 30, and 1 and 2. So paradox is during that time, right? May 30th, June 1st, June 2nd. So at that time, we will not
Yeah.
have lab. It will be either before or after the paradox.
And the fees for the repeating the particular subject is the same. For example, I have paid 8,000 for maths, so I have to pay 8,000, or
Yes, yes.
it
If you are
will.
repeating the entire course, yes.
So entire course I have to pay for example, for English as well, if even if I passed it.
No, no, no. If you pass in English, why do you want to make the payment again? I didn't
Okay.
understand.
Okay. No, no. I am actually think that I have to attempt full course like English, math.
No, no,
So
no,
that
no, no. Only those courses. You will have to take only those courses for which you have no for which you want to take. So if you have passed the course, you don't have, you no you will not be doing that course again in the next term.
okay. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, I can take one more
Sir,
question, and then if you have some more questions, maybe we can
sir,
you can send an email about
sir,
it.
one last query.
Yes, Madhukrishnan, tell me.
Sir, it is related to exam center allocation, sir.
Okay.
Sir, is it possible to have control over the exam center allocation, sir? because out of the 4 exams I have written so far, including qualifiers, one of the 2 centers that have been allotted to me is very far, sir. Took
Unfortunately,
more
no.
than 1 hour to.
No, unfortunately, no, because we don't have too much control. We have no, we have a certain assigned, I mean, designated exam centers only. But it will be in your city only. The preference will be given in your for your city itself.
Yes, sir. Both
But
are in the same zone
yeah,
only.
no. See, there is a restriction constraint on that. See, there are in every exam center there are only limited number of seats, right?
Yes, sir.
So it depends on those factors. So we cannot guarantee that the same center will come every time. So that you'll
Yes,
have to
sir.
bear. Okay,
Yes,
we
sir.
can
Okay.
take some 1 or 2 questions. Gayatri Thakur.
So, yes, sir. I want to ask that if I pass the whole C course and I want to improve that, so can I take the Linux along with it?
Linux along with the C programming.
Yeah. Already
Yeah,
I passed the
that's
C
what.
programming.
If you have passed the C programming, in that case you can. In that case you can
But I want to improve it.
improve C programming as well as and take up the new
As
course.
well as
Yeah, that
yeah.
should be possible. But what the previous, no, the question was if it is I grade, whether you can take up C Linux or not is a question. According to me, you cannot because it's a prerequisite. But in your case, what you are asking is you have passed the course. Since you have passed the course, you can take.
Okay, sir. And one more doubt is about the terms. If someone is doing this course alone, like no other degree, we are not doing another degree, we are doing this course alone. So we are getting the gap of 4 months now.
Correct.
So it will be better if it is request to get the 3 terms in the year, sir.
Yeah, we are discussing that. That's what I told. So that's not finalized yet, unless it comes from as an official announcement. Unless it comes like that, so it's not finalized. So assume that it goes the way it is right now, which is January and September. So May is something that we still don't know. We are still in the discussion phase now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, but we'll definitely consider these requests. We are also aware of this. Yeah. Okay, Mahesh, you had some questions.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, can you take the grading document? In that, I have a doubt regarding the English and Maths formula for total marks.
Okay, what doubt you have?
It doesn't add up to the 100.
Yeah, so that's fine. That is understandable. So the point is overall it will be, see, it's not that see, if you take up the max, we are just taking up the max of the 2 components, and we are adding that to the 10% of the graded assignment. 10% weightage for the weekly graded assignment. So it need not be that it has to be because we are taking the max of 2 components, right? So that will be considered as a 90%.
No, sir, I haven't attended the quiz too.
Okay.
Yeah, so the formula is branching with 0.1 for the grading assignments, 6 for final, and 0.2 for the quiz 1.
Okay.
Yeah, the total adds up to 0.9, not 1. Only that branch has the problem. The second branch will totally add up to the 100, considering the quiz 2.
No, I understood, and I understood the point. What I'm telling is when you add the 10% graded assessment, no, that there is a 10% weightage, right? The remaining will be considered as 90%.
So the final mark and quiz 1, I have to consider that for 90%.
Final marks and quiz 1.
Yeah, that's 0.6 and 0.2. Only add up to
Whichever is the maximum, whichever maximum comes. There are 2 components within that bracket, right?
Yeah.
Whichever is the maximum that you have to take. That's all.
Thanks, sir.
I mean, that is quite self-explanatory. It's quite clear. That formula is quite clear.
No, sir. I did both the max for that, but I couldn't get up there.
Okay, 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 okay. So, sorry, this is getting no a lot of it's taking a lot of time. In fact, we were supposed to stop at 6:30. It's 7:40 now. I'll just take one more question and then we can end this session. If you
Sir,
have
there
more
will be a
questions,
session before course registration.
registration. Yes, yes. Before course registration, there will be doubt clearing session to answer all your queries on the course registration. How to which are courses you can take, what are what are the ways to make payment and so on. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, we'll just take one question. Muthu Krishna is over, right? Pradeepa, you have any questions? Sorry. Who has clicked raise hand? Aditya Rao?
No, sir, no doubt from my side.
Okay,
One
Gautam?
doubt, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gautam, you have some question?
Yeah, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
It's regarding the calculation formula. The weightages
Uh-huh.
don't add up to one.
No, that's what I was telling. See, that you can there is
Can you
there
just
is the, there is this max right max of two components.
yeah.
So that will be considered whatever calculation that you get that will be considered as 90%, which will be added to the 10% weightage for weekly assignment.
Yes, sir. Even within that max function, both arguments don't match. I mean, the weightages of both arguments don't.
Yeah, it will not be it need not be equal to 90%. That's what I'm telling. It need not be
Okay.
equal to 90%. Okay.
Okay. That was my question.
Okay. Sai Swarups, we'll just take one last question and then we'll end this session. If you have more question, please write to us, and you can also join the doubt clearing session before the course registration. Sai Swarup, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, suppose I am having a U grade in C programming, despite I have attended the lab course. By repeating the course means I have to again join the lab session.
Okay, so you'll have to see the combination, in which combination you belong to. Say you are saying for the C programming, right?
Right, sir.
Okay, were you present for the lab? No.
Yeah.
You are present for the lab. Okay, were you present for the OPP?
OPP no, sir.
Okay, so that
present but
means
less than 40.
you are present but you failed in the OPP, is it?
Right, sir.
Okay, then were you present for the end term?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, if your score is more than total score is 40% and above, after the course calculation,
Right, sir.
it will be I_OP. That means incomplete OPP. So you can take up only OPP next time because you have failed only in OPP. Every other things you have passed. But if your score is less than 40%,
right.
say you are present for the lab, you were present for the OPP, but you scored less than 40%, and you were present for end term also, and if your total score is less than 40%, in that case it will be a U grade and you have to attempt the entire course. You have to repeat the entire course.
That means I have to again visit the lab.
Yeah, correct. That's correct. When I say repeat the entire course, you have to do everything.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Sir, one doubt regarding this OPPE, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, actually, that first OPPE one I attended through that other link, actually, so that I got above 50. The second one I came through IIT mail ID and I got less than 40. The one which I got above, they are not considering, sir, due to that mail ID problem. Anything can be done?
What is the mail ID problem?
Through that personal mail ID, I came and attended that OPPE. So.
Oh, that will be a problem. That I don't think will be considered.
Yes, because the first one, the one which I came through other mail ID, it is high, but the second one it is low. So
that might be a problem. That I don't think it will be considered.
Okay, sir. Because I've mailed also, they said like it is not possible because if that OPP mark comes, it will go to a higher score.
Yeah, it's not possible. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Last question, sir.
Who is this?
Sir Abraham Joy.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, see, we passed in C programming, so we can take a Linux, but we can't take that embedded C along with that, no, sir, this term. So we have to clear this Linux.
Embedded C will not even come in the next term, no.
Oh.
In the January, it won't even come, right? Embedded C is coming only in the third sem, right?
Third term, okay.
So you will not even get that option.
Oh, okay. Now I understood. Okay, sir.
Okay, Prasanna. Okay, yeah, Prasanna. Hello. Prasanna, can you just ask your question? I'm not able to hear. Hello, Prasanna. I'm not able to hear you. There's maybe some mic problem.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Okay, not able to hear Prasanna. Okay, Ojasvi.
Yes, sir. Sir, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. Tell me.
Sir, my doubt is that will the bonus marks be taken into consideration for the final score of the end-term exam?
It will be considered. Now, what do you mean end-term exam?
Like the one which we gave on 24th December.
It will be considered. Bonus mark will be considered for the course calculation. It will not be included as part of the end-term exam.
Okay, so like for example, if I am getting around say 85 as the overall score, then will the bonus marks make it 90?
Yeah,
If
correct.
there is a
So
5 bonus marks.
it is. So it's not. I mean to say it's not part of the end term is what I'm telling.
Okay. And sir, one more doubt. So like in the C programming, I have like I was present in both the C programming, but there was some technical glitches and I was not able to pass both the C programs. So I only have to repeat the OPPEs, right?
Can you just repeat?
Yes, sir. I was present in both the OPPEs. I have passed all the exams of C programming, but in OPP there was some technical glitch and I was not able to complete my exam. So I was not passing in OPP 1 and 2. So I have to repeat only OPP, right?
Yes, you'll have to repeat only OPP. Correct.
Okay, sir. And sir, as the C programming is a prerequisite for introduction to Linux shell, will I be able to like enroll for that course because only
No, you can't.
OPPs are left?
You cannot. That's what one of the student asked. No, since it is only IOPP, so the student was telling that we should be able to take the Linux also. But according to me, you cannot because it's a course that you have not completed. And for Linux, C programming is a prerequisite. So only if you complete, only you can take up the Linux course.
Okay, sir. And sir, is there an option
But
that if we have
this is something I'll reconfirm because he says that one of the data science student was telling the otherwise. So I'll have to reconfirm. The student also has to reconfirm, recheck once with that whoever told that. But yeah, so this is something is something I'll definitely reconfirm this.
Okay, sir. And sir, last doubt, sir, if we have passed the end term exam, like can we enroll for only the end term exam again if we want to improve our score?
Only end term, huh?
Yes, sir. Like I have passed my end term exam, but if I want to improve my score in the end term, so can I reappear only for that?
We'll have to check that. Can you just check that student handbook? It's mentioned there.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining this session. If you have any more queries, we will take it in the next time, or you can just write to us, email us, and I look forward to some of you who are joining in the month of Jan for the lab session. I hope those who have already attended lab, you already had a good learning experience, I believe. So thanks once again, and have a great evening.
Sir.
Yes,
Sir?
Muthukrishnan, tell me.
Sir, one query regarding the other person who have asked that he joined the OPP through his personal mail ID.
Yeah. This
Didn't
is already
the proctor intimate that, sir?
Yeah, this I think we already answered this question, right? If it is
Didn't the proctor intimate that?
no, we have to see which student is that, what is the issue.
No, sir. If it happens to me in the later, I have to be sure whether proctor can see and intimate to me. That's why I am asking.
That yeah, that might be possible. That might be possible. You mean to say whether the proctor will be able to see whether you have joined the Gmeet using
Student mail ID or personal mail ID?
I'm not very sure about it. I'm not very
Yes, sir.
sure whether about it. Yeah, but in case if you have
If the
joined,
proctor can
if you
able
have
to
not
see and
joined
intimate
through
it,
so if you have joined through the personal ID, then it's not possible to grade that.
yes, sir. So the proctor can't be able to see whether we have joined through student mail ID or personal mail ID. Is it correct?
So it's unlikely. It's difficult for them to check each and everything and intimate you.
Yes, sir. So it's our responsibility to take care of that.
Definitely yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Muthukrishnan. Thanks everyone for joining the session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.